The big gun, Prometheus.
The big letdown.
Highly anticipated. Big letdown.
Wow. Big letdown.
I personally loved Prometheus. I thought it was one of the best movies of the year, and I put it up there in my.
I could see where
I
could
see why people do like it.
Top 100, top 50 category kind of deal.
I can see that.
I love the questions it left open. So many questions. I just love trying to figure out, put all the pieces together.
I know he's gonna say it. I know over here. That's one of the reasons why Tom hates it.
Yeah.
You're going to see this movie to answer a lot of questions, but it just leaves a lot of questions want to be answered.
About it.
It asks more questions than it answers, and that's not like the point of the movie. You can't build a movie around a premise and then leave that for sequels, because then the movie itself is pointless. And
you said something. I'm gonna argue with it. First of all, it's not a prequel. I said it, not a prequel.
We had the biggest. We had the biggest bet going, whether it was a prequel to Alien.
Not a prequel. Continue anyway.
No one lost the bet
though.
But
It's a prequel.
So the right, we're agreeing it's prequel.
Whoa, we're agreeing.
What was I saying? The point of like a movie that I like is that you take meaning away from it. Like, the story is supposed to have themes and, messages, and you take meaning away from it, and that follows, and like it follows you into your life. If you spend all your time trying to find and put meaning into a movie, then it's just like you're left with, oh, okay, so I guess that's what that means. Alright. Later. Like, I feel like, if you spend all your time trying to, like, answer it, there's nothing to it. Like, I guess that's what that's supposed to mean. I just feel like I got nothing from it.
The thing is, yes, it posed a lot of questions, but they weren't meaningless things. Like, they were all logical, that you could draw different conclusions of. Like, one thing we argue whether or not it's a prequel. Well, that argument's gonna go on for a long time. That's why I really enjoy, it had us talking about it for an extended period of time.
And that's why I think
that's rare to see, because
but then,
usually we'll talk about it right after we see it, and then we won't ever really talk about it again.
But then, like, notice that we haven't talked about it since we were, like, talking about it. Like, it's been about a month or two since we were, like, when it came out.
Because I'm pretty sure
started watching Batman.
It's been about a month since we last talked about it. So I mean, like, I feel like if we weren't doing this, we wouldn't have talked about it for another year or so, maybe not. But
I mean, I like. Can we all agree? Fassbender did a fantastic job.
Amazing.
I'll give him that. Fassbender did a great job.
I enjoyed acting on all fronts.
Everyone was good.
Yes.
I liked their.
Don't see it in 3D.
The captain.
No, the captain was very good. I like the. How they made the first generation alien. That was really cool.
Yeah.
I really liked how they did that. What?
It was like called the Deacon.
They called it Deacon?
Yeah.
That was really cool. What would you give it?
Well, I just want to say, like, it's still enjoyable, but there's so many plot points that, again, this is why we don't like it, that I didn't enjoy it because of that, because it didn't feel like the movie accomplished anything it was trying to set out. I give it like a 6 out of 10.
Would you see it again? Do you recommend it?
I wouldn't waste money on it. I would see it again if it's like on TV and like just try and like what went wrong kind of a thing, but I don't know.
I gave it a 7.5. If you're a huge Alien fan and you like what they did and you want to know a little bit more or a little less in Tom's opinion, I gave it 7.5. I say go see it.
Now you may say I went a bit high with my score here, but I personally there was just something about it. I just really enjoyed the whole premise of it. I'm a big fan of the entire Alien series.
Even though it wasn't.
Technically. Thank you.
I mean, I want it to be.
I'm a big Ridley Scott fan. I gave it a 9.
Alright.
And I definitely recommend seeing it. I think it should be a purchase, actually.
Alright.
Wait. That being said, again, Prometheus, beautifully shot.
Oh,
lovely
fantastic.
graphics.
Fantastic.
Visually stunning.
Yes.
Beautiful.